Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for pulling up and clicking the play button. Hopefully, you hit that like button as well, for that is the only price of admission for our live stream. Shout out to Scoop and shout out to Hadassah. What's going on? My people are in the building. All right, so this is going to be a very quick live stream because I've been gone for a good portion of the day. Since I've been home, I've been putting videos together and doing some research on what I'm gonna do to my live stream, what I'm gonna do my videos on. Well, I got something for you all. Hopefully you enjoy this, and we're gonna have a great conversation as well. Make sure you hit the like button, encourage everyone else to hit the like button, and tell me one thing that you are grateful for, because God is absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and get into it. The Democrats are hiding something, man. You hear me?
Do you have any evidence of that claim?
I have no idea. No.
Can you give us a chance?
Your organization
You are
is
attacking
terrible.
our news organization.
Your organization
Can you give
is
us a
terrible.
chance
Let's
to ask
go.
a question, sir?
You don't care that the president might be a pedophile? You don't
No,
care
he's
that
not
the
a pedophile.
No.
You
don't.
no evidence of that at all.
No, there's no evidence of it, but that's what. No, it's not insane. That's what we've been talking about all week.
There is no evidence of that. We are not going to.
No, but that's what the emails have been talking about. That's what we've been talking about all week. That's why he doesn't want to release the files. And to say that nobody cares is kind of absurd. If the president is a pedophile, we should know about it, and people would care about that.
All right, no one is suggesting that President Trump is a pedophile.
That's my favorite part. So when I was putting together these videos, right? And I seen this meme come up of Bill Clinton when it says, whenever somebody asks for the Epstein files, this is the look on your face. And this is absolutely hilarious, because we already know who is going to be hit the hardest when these alleged documents hit the airwaves. And we do know, I know for a fact, I put money on it, that CNN will not read off them names. They will not. MSNBC will not read off them names. Fox might not even read off them names. Dun-dun, dun-dun.
Don't be rude.
New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers is facing intense and frankly well-deserved criticism over comments he made on ESPN's The Pat McAfee Show, in which Rodgers made false allegations about accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein and a popular late-night comedian.
A lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't.
False, defamatory, wildly irresponsible, and not funny if Rodgers was trying to be funny. This is child sex trafficking. And frankly, just the latest example of Aaron Rodgers using his platform to spread misleading and false information.
CNN is fake news. Don't talk to me. Go ahead, please.
Sure that the Department of Justice didn't have this information, and if they didn't have this information, do we know whether or not they actually deleted this information? Do we know that there was a thorough investigation? Do we know whether or not the investigation had concluded? These are all questions that we need answers to, but we can't get them when you're not cooperating. So we don't know what the DOJ has, nor what it is that the DOJ potentially was trying to do. Considering that the president right now is trying to obstruct on some very basics of let's just get a subpoena that says release all the information, I wouldn't be surprised, just like he obstructed the prosecution of one of his henchmen who took $50,000 in taxpayer dollars from undercover officers. I wouldn't be surprised if he sent a message and said, stop investigating. We're done with this. Epstein's dead. I don't want to hear anything else about it.
Do you have any evidence of that claim?
I have no idea. No. I have no idea. No.
She was asked if she got any evidence about anything that you're speculating at the moment. And she said, I have no idea, no. But I want y'all to see how a professional politician gets on my damn nerves because of this reason right here. Listen to how she jumps back.
That's the whole point. I have no information. And that's why we need these files to be released.
She said all of that to say nothing. She put all of that, them word salads on the desk at CNN. I think that they study word salads on the Democrat side. They love them some word salad with a little bit of Caesar dressing on the side, a little apple vinaigrette, some extra. Listen, when she's saying, I have no idea, no. But although I don't know what I'm talking about, I would know what I'm talking about when he put out that list. See, he the reason why I don't know what I'm talking about. He is the number one reason why I'm on this show talking about things that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Now, goddamn it, I've had it.
Project Veritas, their press secretary came and talked to us about that they have video evidence and text message evidence of a producer at CNN who was allegedly making very sexualized comments about his fiance's underage daughter. And of course, now we have some updates to that story. We are hearing that Project Veritas is releasing the name Rick Salibi. He is a producer for Jake Tapper.
CNN, they like to prop themselves up as like these social justice warriors. They care about the public, they care about the people, and then you find out that these are the types of people that are like putting news out in these organizations. I mean, to me, I think it's obviously a disgrace. It's a disgrace to CNN. It's a disgrace to America. So whenever these people try to prop themselves up like they care about you and your family, you need to think twice the next time you watch CNN.
And the mother of the child, she's been alerted, and she says she wanted the name to go public to protect others. She's horrified at what happened. She's actually very thankful to Project Veritas for what they did. However, Twitter and big tech, they're not very thankful to Project Veritas, cracking down all the time on Project Veritas. Today, they took down their Investigate CNN Twitter handle.
This is what these people do. What's concerning about this is, why do you want to hide the fact that there's pedophiles in a news network and it's being exposed? I mean, anyone that wants to hide something like that is definitely sus and concerning, whether left or right. I don't care what your politics are. This should not be a polarization in politics. If you can't get behind protecting living children and, their purity, there's some serious issues. And it's very sus to see Twitter take actions like this, and big tech and media, anyone that wants. Isn't it crazy, Kara, how everyone that talks about or wants to expose pedophilia in the United States is called some kind of alt-right-wing Nazi conspiracy theorist? Well, here we are.
CNN's fake news. I don't take
sir,
questions.
if
I
you're
don't
gonna
take
call us
questions
fake
from
news, you
CNN.
take it.
And that's why Trump don't take questions from CNN, because they're fake news. Shouldn't they be against what's going on with these kids? It's all for show. Just in case y'all ain't learning yet, it's all for show. That's what it is. They don't care about no alleged kids or anything like that. They don't care. So they're just putting it out here just to cause some mischief, to try to divide the party. Please don't let it work. Don't let it work. Because Chuck Schumer was just now asked, you guys had the opportunity to release him for the last 4 years. The last 4 years. Do you know what he said? Let me show you something, man. This dude is a professional politician. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. And I'm a small guy. I can't really throw nobody that far already, but I don't trust him or the Democrats. This is why.
On that note, just I guess a question that's out there. Why wouldn't they have been released the last 4 years when President Biden was in office?
Well, that's the question every American is asking. Not every American, but so many Americans are asking. What the hell is he hiding? Why doesn't he want them released?
That's not the question. I'm sorry, sir. Let's listen to this question one more time.
Senator, on that note, just I guess a question that's out there. Why wouldn't they have been released the last 4 years when President Biden was in office?
Why wouldn't they have been released in the last 4 years when President Biden was the president? Then he goes in to say,
that's the question every American is asking. Not every American, but so many Americans are asking. What the hell is he hiding? Why doesn't he want them released?
Senator, on that.
Every American that wants to know the answer to that question, well, at least the smart ones, we know that you didn't answer it. First of all, you tried to get around it, and I guess the Democrats are just going to allow you to do that. But no, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. He didn't ask you, why didn't Trump release the files? He said in the last 4 years, y'all had them. Why didn't you release them? And then he says, well, that's what America want to know. Why is he hiding? And what is he hiding? No, we want to know, what are you hiding, Chuck? What was Joe hiding? What was Kamala hiding? Huh? What are the Obamas hiding? What are the Clintons hiding? What are the Pelosi's hiding? We can go on and on and on and on and on. Now, I know that you also received some money from Epstein as well, but we're not even going to go down that road, because that is a slippery slope, gang. That's a slippery slope. But one thing I will say is this. I'm not up here caping for Trump. I'm not caping for any politician. I don't care if you're a politician that I love or that I know or that I agree with or that I follow or that I support. If you are a superstar that I know, love, follow, support, if I find out that you are into underage girls, I'm not talking about the barely legal ones like Megyn Kelly was talking about. Barely legal is 15, 14 years old, but the really underage ones is 9 years old and 8 years old. No, all of them under the age of 18 are underage. And if y'all had a private club and you're on that list, I do not any longer F with you at all, at all. And I want us to stop giving the pass to all these damn politicians too. Not only should we stop giving the pass to these politicians, but we need to stop giving the pass to these daggone imbeciles on CNN. How in the world did what's his name?
In which Roger
Jake Tapper go off. He had a hissy fit, was super pissed off because Aaron Rodgers made a joke that Jimmy Kimmel was on the Epstein list. And then he goes in to say that that's misinformation. What? What do y'all do every damn day of your life? What's on your paycheck? I'm sure your name, CNN, and misinformation, and a whole bunch of zeros. Your name, CNN, misinformation, and a whole bunch of zeros. You're being paid for the misinformation that you put out on CNN. And now you want to call Aaron Rodgers and his podcast out for saying something about one of your friends that you want to protect? Nah, my nigga. You can't do that, bro. Be all in or all out. Because right now, what you're trying to do is get people to stick to the script, and I ain't here for it. But y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. Love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.